Good morning, everyone. Back in Dragon Age Veilguard. I guess now this is my main character. I think I finally decided I'm going to go through the game as the mage, because I did have another character. I had a dwarf fighter, or warrior, and I had them both around the same level, kind of playing the game side by side. But, yeah, I think I'm going to go through with the mage, complete the game, and then if I'm still in the mood, I'll just go again with the warrior from whatever level he's at. I think he must be still around the same level as this character, who is, what, level 12? I've kind of gotten stumped by some of these quests here. And it's been a while since I played, so I'm going to fumble around a little bit with the controls. Here's my mage. I need a new helmet. And I think I need new armor. I haven't done much like crafting or upgrading, whatever you call it. My skills are going down towards Spellblade. What does penetration do? Ignores a portion of defense when attacking. I don't have any points, but that might be something to look into next time I level up. Alright, what I really would like to do is see the journal, and I forget what that is. Let me just quick see what the controls are. Class key bindings. I had it on warrior. I wonder what mage does. I guess now is a good time to try something different, since I don't really remember the bindings. It's been a while since I played it. It looks all the same. Hip fire. Well, this is different. I think my heavy attack used to be right button. Now it's shift left button. Hip fire is right button. Hip fire. I must cast his quick spell. His like default spell. Or maybe it just automatically fires, because if you hit shift, it cancels hip fire. Q is still defend. Alright, here's what I want. J is the journal. Alright, this is the main story quest. The story so far. When the team acts to stop the Dreadwolf, ancient evils are unleashed upon the world. For months, Thedas had searched for Solus, a mage revealed to be the elven god of lies and trickery, known as the Dreadwolf. Solus planned to tear down the veil so that raw magic could flood back into the mortal world, restoring it to its natural state, which would also unleash a tide of demons and kill thousands of people. When a lead finally came, Varric gathered a team in Minrathous, hoping to stop his former friend before it was too late. And the team succeeded, but at a price. Trapped in the Fade after they sabotaged his ritual, Solus delivered a dire warning from the dream world. The ancient elven gods, Elgernan and Gillanane, had escaped the prison where he had held them. Although nothing the Dreadwolf said could be trusted, the team had no choice but to investigate. Unfortunately, Solus's warnings proved true. Elgernan and Gillenane were indeed free and already corrupting the world with blighted magic. To stop these self-proclaimed gods, the team needed to recruit experts at confronting mages and monsters, as well take advice from anyone who could help, even the Dreadwolf himself. What I'm on now, as far as the main quest is concerned, the story quest, is Shadows of Menrathis. Rook seeks out the Shadow Dragons in Menrathis while hoping for news on the Elven gods. Nev suggested that Rook seek out the Shadow Dragons. The Venatori cult is causing trouble in the city, and the ancient Elven gods might be behind their recent activity. So that's what I'm going to do. Try and get back on the main story quest. I've been spending a lot of time in the crossroads, searching for these wolf statuettes. I've only gotten 1 out of 5. Magical artifacts that offer the team a chance to learn more about the history of the ancient elves and their secrets. And then Heart of Corruption, there are these blight hearts. And I need to find like a key to get through them. The team must find a way to get rid of the blight that has sealed off areas of the crossroad. Track down 3 sources of corruption in the crossroads. Several areas in the crossroads are sealed off by these tendrils of blight. If the team wants to plumb the secrets of this place, they must find a way to cleanse the corruption. And this is what I've been trying to do with no luck at all. And then several other side quests that aren't available yet. It says that the area will unlock later on. I can go back to Treviso. I did something there. Yeah, so let's get back on this main quest here. It's tracked already. There's a new quest available. And it looks like I could talk to Balara. Where is she? Down here?
Oh, shit! No! Okay. Try again. Deep breaths. There! Oh, God! Damn it! Oh, no! Sorry. Just breaking things.
Easy there. Smashing things won't help.
Sorry, I'm frustrated. My thoughts aren't lining up. The Illuvian was easy. Once I replaced the resonance crystals, adjusted the lyrium lens, it worked fine. I mean, I had to realign the matrices, but it just worked. Not like this thing.
Laura, I don't understand half the words you just used. You'll figure this out, whatever this is.
It's the Nodus Dirthalin, the 8th archive. I heard it was gone forever, but here it is.
So, what does it do?
It knows things, whatever its creator knew, at least. So much knowledge, all the wonders of Elvenon. Or at least bits of them, which is more than we have. Once I figure it out, at least, whoever made it was powerful, but clumsy. It's resonating off tempo. Need to match it. First, introduce a microfracture, but before that, you'll need the Fate harmonics, so... Sorry, I ramble sometimes. I'm a rambler. Ruined a lot of relationships. Most of the people I've been with didn't care for it. And I'm doing it. Again.
It's an ancient elven artifact. An unstable one. Just get it working and try not to blow anything up.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that. I'll get back to it. Soon. But I think I need a break. Maybe take a nap and I can finish later.
Personally, I always endorse napping.
Right. Never underestimate a good nap. Anyways, let me know if you need me. I'll be ready.
They'd found someone who could fix their mirror. One of Arlathan's own veil jumpers. Just what they were looking for. And Bellara had found something else. An artifact that held a wealth of lost knowledge. But a prize like that was going to attract more attention than they'd bargained for.
Speak to Lucanus. No, I'm not sure how to get there. Where is he? There's a roof or something. Like up on top of that thing? Oh yeah, here's another door. This is probably it.
You asked for time. Is this long enough?
Yes, my head's clearer, though I would kill for a decent cup of coffee.
Have you? For coffee, I mean?
Not today. You've got questions. You might as well ask them.
You're the best mage killer in the Antivan Crows. So how'd the Venatori catch you?
Someone set me up. I had a contract for Colivan, in the ossuary. I took a ship from Treviso to Minrathus. They were waiting for me. Knew which ship and when it would arrive. I don't know how they convinced the Crows I was dead, but I woke up in the ossuary with Zara gloating about it.
I know Katerina volunteered you to work with us. Are you okay with that?
When the first talent of the Crows gives you a job, you do it. Especially if she's your grandmother. But there's plenty of reason for me to work with you beyond that, Rook.
Such as?
I owe you a debt, for one. And after a year in that hole, maybe I'm looking forward to stabbing a god or two in the back.
I know we brought you in as a specialist, but things are rough. I need everyone to help out.
Of course. I hate sitting idle, and it's better I stay occupied. You haven't asked about Spite.
From what I've seen, I'd say he picked the right name.
He's stronger when I sleep, so I try not to do it much. No one was in the ossuary by choice, not even the demons. We both did what we had to get out of there.
We should know. Is there anything in particular that upsets Spite?
Not getting his way. Getting his way and not liking the outcome.
Sounds like a child.
Have you seen a child when they realize they don't control the world except Spite's anger has real power behind it. Leave Spite to me. If he's trapped in this world, he has good reason to fight for it. For now, I must honor our contract. Gods, magic, politics. Things are going to get very bloody.
Candace's logbook 1. Every hour seems accounted for, but it's difficult to know for certain. There was no day or night in the ossuary. Now, at this lighthouse, the sky offers little hint to the true time in the world. He lives in the pantry? I guess I've got to update the base a little bit. I'm not going to do this yet. I'm going to see how the combat goes in the next quest, and if I'm having trouble, then I'll come back here and maybe do some upgrades, but I wanted to upgrade his rank, and I need more, whatever this resource is called. I'm only rank 2, so that means I think that I can only upgrade my items to rank 2? I'll play around with that next time. Hopefully after I finish this quest. Note from the crows. Rook. The Antum occupying Treviso think they can outlast the crows. We believe it is time to prove them wrong. Come see us when you can, Taya. I'm not going to track that. I still want to get back on the main quest. So let's go to the gate, I guess. The portal. And we've got to go to Crossroads and then get the gate to Menrathis. So I've only discovered 28% of Crossroads. Who do I want to take with me? I kind of like to have the ranger to heal me. Harding and Nev. I don't know if Nev is required for Shadows of Menrathis. Okay, that's what my question was. I wonder if I needed the rogue, but apparently I only need Nev. Let's go. Travel to tracked quest. Really? Is that gonna get me right to the quest? That means I skip the travel through Crossroads though, right? Let's travel through the Crossroads. Maybe I can get some combats in to refresh my memory. Alright, I've got to go down here. So I'll take that boat right in front of me. Wait, or is it this boat? This one. Probably could fast travel there. Well, actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, I've been to Menrathis.
Places between.
traveled right here. I'm at the Converged City.
Lace, are you alright?
Huh? Yeah. I'm okay.
You were just staring. There's something on your mind.
It's just... everything. Sometimes it doesn't feel real, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Potions are full.
Fewer people than I expected. Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
I know Darkspawn. I'll help. No time to waste. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
All right.
Raining again.
I once heard that's because all the magic that keeps the Archon's palace floating messes with the clouds.
Typical, huh?
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
Talk to Lorelei. She's the boss.
The Anvalanim should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall carving. Keep an eye out. Venatori. Why are they so close to the shop? Can't get along.
In our shadow! The Empire die for failing!
There. Is that the wall carving you mentioned?
That's the one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
Got it.
It's dark down here, isn't it?
Oh, yes. There's definitely blight down here.
Alright, before I get to the blight, let me review my skills quick. Arcane shot. Fire arcane bolts. Launches 5 projectiles towards the target and any enemies unlucky to be nearby. Chain lightning. Applies overwhelm. What is that? Charge the air with fire. Charge the air and fire. A bolt of lightning that splits into multiple targets in a chain reaction. Overwhelmed. Target takes additional stagger. And I've got Storm Surge. Leap backwards, stirring up a storm of elemental energy in your wake. Deals damage to all nearby enemies. And Destructive Light. This is a big one. Summon a concentrated beam of primal elemental energy. Deals damage each second to all enemies caught in the beam while applying burning.
Don't like the sound of that. That did it. We can get through now.
I got flies on me. Let's kill those Shadow Dragon rats, so I can leave this place.
Eyes open.
Shadow Dragon agents, they're down here with us. Get them. Let them run for reinforcements.
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. Even more Venatori. We have to take out the leaders.
Q is blocked. Q.
Get rid of the light poles or the dark spawn keep coming. Live, you
Timing.
I'm there. Look out! This cannot be!
Stop dying!
That's a shot.
That the last of them?
Yeah.
Keep spawning from that thing up there.
Still blocked. There's another boil somewhere.
Just before Vader! Coming at range! Thrust.
Didn't see that coming.
Continue your work.
Got us at range. Watch it. That's one for Rook.
They falter before us!
We're under fire. Look out! Those Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
No. And I don't like it. Darkspawn usually hate all life. At least that seems to be the last of them.
You sure?
Wouldn't be a warden if I wasn't.
It should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
Hey DJ. I haven't played in probably like almost 2 weeks or longer than 2 weeks, but it's okay. I'm kind of trying to finish it. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the end though, to be honest. I mean, it's good, but it sort of drags along. I hate the writing. The combat is good, and you know, the game is decent, I guess. I was more into it in the beginning. Kind of fizzling out of it, but I do want to finish it.
There
so
it is.
I'm
The
gonna push
hidden
through
entrance back into the shop.
What I really want to do is finish this and then play. I have the legendary edition of Mass Effect that I want to do.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
What have you been up to?
Nice work. I'll get the door. Good that you're still standing. Best let Asher know.
How did the Venatori find the Shadow Dragon's hideout? Isn't it a secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn? That's different.
Oh, wow. Picked up Path of Exile 2 and Hogwarts Legacy last night, so just starting Hogwarts. Mess around on that, and Star Citizen until Friday, so I can go crazy on PoE 2. Is it the early release for PoE 2, or did you get? Is it the actual release? Because I was planning on picking that up myself. I never played the first one, but everybody says that it was great. And I'm a big action RPG fan. Hogwarts Legacy I have, and I played through a little bit of that. And early access starts Friday. Okay. And Star Citizen I also tried a while ago. It was still like really. It seemed like it was still really in like an early alpha, because you really couldn't do much. It's been a while, and now I think they added a lot to it, so I want to try that again. It's one of those games like, you know, Ashes of Creation, where it's going to be an incredible game. It's just a matter of time before we see the actual release of it.
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
Let's not jump to conclusions before we have more answers.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted headed towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go.
At least it's progressing a little bit. Yeah, Star Citizen still has a long way to go. I've backed it since 2017 though, and have played it for years. I suppose. Got 3,000 spent on Star Citizen.
One of them. He
I tell
made
ya.
his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends in Tevinter.
Investigate Venatori activity at the warehouse. The one thing I really liked about Star Citizen, even when I tried it and there wasn't that much to do, it seemed, is that it was very realistic and immersive. Some people, I guess, complain about
So the Viper's
that,
real
but I
name
like
is
it.
Asher.
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
Where'd Harding go? There she is.
Those are Venatori. We're on the right track.
You know what I want to do? I'm not sure if it was switched up since I switched it to the mage keys, but it seems to me like blocking is better on my right button. Where is it? Defend. Defend says Q. Can I not key map? Yeah, customize. Every time I try to block, I seem to be clicking the right button, so I might as well switch it and see how that works. It unbinds hipfire. And hipfire was Q. Alright. Good. Confirm. Yeah, it was too early there. Arcane bomb. Nice.
Watch out. The Venatori have posted guards.
Need some heals. Immune? Must be a way. What would I gotta do to kill that guy? Immune. Well, stop in the middle of combat to pet the cat. Alright, could I kill this guy now? I'll use my ult. Nobody ever really survives that.
Well, that's a relief.
There's a fair bit to do in Star Citizen nowadays, mining, salvaging, mercenary contracts, bounty hunting, cargo hauling, events, but it still has a lot of work to be done. That is a lot to do, actually. That's a lot more than I remember. What I remembered being able to do was get up, put your pants on, and then like find the I couldn't even find the ship bay. So I've never actually even been in space in that game. The scope of the game is so big, and you know what? That's fine. If a developer has such a big vision and wants their game to have so much stuff in it, and it takes them ages to make, then fine, whatever. As long as, you know, the product is what they envision at the end, I could be patient. There's plenty of other games to play while I wait. That's what I think about Star Citizen. That's what I think about Ashes of Creation. Like, there's no point in getting all hyped up about it and complaining that it takes too long. Let's just play other things until it comes out, and enjoy them when they come out. Hopefully they're good. What's this?
Locked. There has to be another way in.
Venatori, stop leaving the rooftop passage open. It lets in a draft.
Someone's mad about their fellow Venatori leaving the rooftop passage open.
Sounds like a way to get inside without being seen.
If they left it open again.
Alright, I guess that clue tells me to go to the roof. Good God, Hogwarts is so loud. So do you pick a class in this Dragon Age, or is it equipment determined? You pick a class. There are 3 classes. Warrior, Rogue, Mage. It does have gear, but the gear is suited to your class. So whenever I loot, I can use the Mage stuff. I can't really use... I don't even think I could use the Warrior stuff. And now that I think about it, I don't even think I get Warrior stuff. I just get Mage stuff.
Time to fight!
Oh, what was that?
Let's keep moving before more of them come crawling out.
It does play like an action RPG though, which I like. Fast combat. You only have like 4 abilities to use, and some things on your mouse. Like, that's my block where it used to be this, which I like. Like, you know, I don't like games that have like 24 hotkeys, like World of Warcraft, like Star Wars, The Old Republic. I like it like, you know, not that I like limited options, but too many keys just drives me nuts.
Lots of Venatori. We must be close.
Let me blow that thing up. Come on. Oh.
Someone conveniently left the rooftop entrance open again. It's all the Venatori guarding the place.
Good work, everyone.
This looks familiar up here. I think I looted it already. The gear upgrade system is a little bit interesting though in this game. You have to collect resources, and then not only do you need the resources to upgrade your gear, but you also need stuff to upgrade the crafters, because you don't actually craft it yourself. Like, you bring it to a crafter and the crafter has a level. So what I'm trying to do is level up my crafters.
I think. Venatori up to no good, I bet.
They're like quartermasters or something like that. There's a good amount of loot. Range attack damage. This looks like something that Harding would want, but when something is what I have is better. When something is picked up, it's either for you or your companions. It's not like you can trade items around like in Baldur's Gate or like those types of games. The loot is meant for each individual character. Where am I going here? Gotta go up, don't I? The game is very cinematic. I like that. Like, even when they open doors and walk through doors, it looks cool. This is not it. I think I have to go up that ladder. Investigate Venatori activity at the warehouse. Search the warehouse. Okay. There's something in here I have to find, I guess. This is the warehouse.
They're summoning Darkspawn.
How?
We stop them, then we figure it.
Oh
Venatori
shit, what is that?
and Darkspawn under their control. Stop them.
Not in my city.
I'm just gonna hide behind you. Wait, look out. Thing is beefy.
Now there's a nice shot.
Drop loot. Oh, this is a purple item.
They weaken.
This is exactly what I need. Big, big upgrade. Can't be changed during combat, though.
Here we go.
Alright, let's see. What can we do? A shred. Harding has shred. Yeah, go ahead. Use shred and then... Oh, that combos with Icebreaker. So these two, my companions, are going to do a combo.
Trouble scouted.
Got it covered.
Nice. That was cool.
The blessing of the Imperium!
Strike him again.
I don't have any potions, I just realized. Here's one.
They're aiming for us.
Didn't mean to use that potion.
Move fast.
Ah, didn't see
Ready
that.
when you are.
That's all of the Darkspawn and Venatori. Let's search the place and figure out what they were doing.
Shadow dragons are watching us. Do not let them get close. The exact location of their hideout is unknown, but they use the catacombs. Send Darkspawn to root them out.
This explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they don't know where the Shadow Dragons are. Exactly.
Helm of Light and Shadow. Finding some good stuff down here. I'll equip that. I needed another helmet, and then there's also this armor. The quick start leathers. I think this was it. How do you compare? C. Yeah, that's much better than the time-tested trappings. That's common medium. This is common light, but I'm a mage. Light armor, I think, is what I should be wearing. So this normally would have a different appearance, but I think I set my appearance to look like this all the time, which is like a starting gear appearance. When I get back to the lighthouse, I'll switch that off to see if my new gear looks better. Venatori Missive. Knight Commander Lenos. We are blessed indeed to have such a loyal friend in you. Continue to serve us, and you will be richly rewarded. For the glory of Tevinter reborn.
This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minrathous Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Damn it.
The short time that I played Hogwarts, I enjoyed it. What I really was looking more for in that game was something like Persona. Those games where it's more of like a life sim, where you actually like go to class, you have to like do things like that, and then learn how to be a mage, a wizard. It seemed like they kind of fast skipped through that part of the game. But, you know, I only played a short part of it, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do expand on that as you get further in. I think I read that already. I gotta go down here.
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way the Venatori released blight into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
Right on him!
Alright, search the lower floor for evidence. How do I get out? This is not a way down. Maybe I'm on the lower floor? Search the lower floor for evidence. Oh, I didn't read this yet. Ritual instructions. Algarnan has blessed us with ancient knowledge. The relic lets us control Darkspawn through their blighted blood. Use it to destroy our enemies in his name. Instructions follow for a magical ritual to draw on the relic's power.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
Everything all right in there?
Okay.
Rook, I thought I'd see if you needed help.
So the one thing the game does, which I don't mind, but I've heard complaints about, is it narrates the game to you. Instead of letting you, like, determine or interpret. And you could see it happen all the time. Like, he picks up a letter, I read the letter, and he goes ahead and talks about the letter, exactly what I just read. But he's telling it to his companions. So you play the game if you keep it in a perspective like you are just watching a show, even though I'm playing the game. I mean, it's still telling you the same information twice, so I could see why that could be annoying. And they may also have done that, the developers, because they know that people maybe don't read the stuff and they just click on stuff and try to get through the content. So this way they're hearing it as they play, which is okay.
Did you find anything in there?
The risen gods taught the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually a Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
That's it? Did I complete the quest?
We managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganon and Gillenane like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
We can handle anything the Venatori throw at us.
How do we know we can even trust you? You're not from here. You don't know Minrathous like we do. And we know as little about you as we do these risen gods you unleashed.
Now, what is it they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
Who are you? And can we trust you?
Look at that. There are bounds to my infamy after all. Refreshing.
Rook's been working with us. Mevaris is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders.
Mevaris Talani, formerly Magister Mevaris Talani, at your service.
Wait, formerly?
My enemies conspired to have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan, why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
The First Warden? Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
Quest complete. The Venatori serve the risen gods, who have given the cultists magic that grants them control over Darkspawn. The cult's influence and power spreads, which means trouble for Minrathous and the world beyond.
That warehouse the Venatori were in. Traders used it before. I remember Threlden first.
A lot of experience. That just gave me 2 levels. Well, I was almost level 13, so it gave me more than a level. New exploration level unlocked, Docktown. A new exploration level is available. Return to this location via the world map or through the crossroads Illuvian to explore and complete additional quests.
Stored waist high 5 years back.
Let's see. Got 2 skill points for the 2 levels. I was looking at something here. I was looking at deterioration. Gives me penetration plus 15%. Penetration ignores a portion of defense when attacking. Critical damage plus 10%, that could be good. 6 more levels until I could reach Spellblade. 6 more levels means 6 more points. Until I can get here. Spellblade requires level 20. So 6 more points. Let me see if I could kind of map out what I want. Spirit Blade is a trait. It's got a wicked combo. Left, 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 shift left. That's kind of what I do anyway. I just spam my mouse button. You can use your heavy attack at the end of a light attack chain to conjure a blade and project it for a short distance. The blade consumes an arcane bomb. Requires orb and dagger. I mostly use the orb and dagger. So there are 2 ways to attack with the mage, and that is with your staff or your orb and dagger. Passive. Final attack damage plus 10%. It adds 10% to the last attack in a single chain. I'm going to take that. Here's a greater passive. Elemental Executioner. Final attacks are critical against enemies with low health. Critical. This is an ability upgrade. Pressure point. Upgrade strikes. Upgrades strike abilities. Landing a critical hit with strike abilities grants quickened. What is a strike ability? There's so many like keywords in this that I don't understand. Baleful Blast upgrades blast abilities. I think I have blast abilities. Although my dagger attacks might be strike abilities. How would I know that? Where was that other one? This one here. Let's just take this passive deterioration. Plus 15% penetration. Alright. It looks like that. 6 more points before I get down here. I'm probably going to have to go into... I'm going to go more into burst. So each one of these sections of the hex has its specialty. So what I'm in is burst and Antivin Crow. I could have gone sustain and Antivin Crow, but I have to start in the middle and work my way around and down to Spellblade, which is going to be my spec. These are the other specs. There are 3 of them. I don't think my companions... Oh, my companions have points. I forgot. I forgot companions can level up too. Harding has 4 points. Let's see. Wow, yeah, she spent 3 points already. I want to look at these before I assign stuff. Although I think you could refund them and change them around. I know you could do that on your main character. You could switch them around. I've done it several times, and I don't think there's a cost. Here's Shred. Harding shreds her opponent's defenses with a decisive shot. Here's her heal. I could make a passive, greater comfort. Soothing potion, duration plus 25%. I use her heals a lot. I'll take that. Touch of Elfroot. Healing effectiveness plus 25%. I don't think I need that. I think her heals do a good job of healing me up. Heavy draw. Harding draws her bowstring back as far as it will go, unleashing a devastating shot. 396 physical damage. Adrenaline rush. And seismic shot. It's got a 24-second cooldown, but it does a lot of damage, 555. Harding lets loose a powerful bow shot, creating a mid-air shockwave that concusses enemies caught in the blast. Deals very high stagger and is likely to disrupt enemies. I don't know, should I just stick into the heal line? Because she does I don't think my companions do much damage at all. But that could be because I'm not spending points here. It also could be a good idea to look at future abilities in the line. Song of the Stone. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot here. Extra elf root. I'm thinking of going either shred or seismic shot. Looks like they branch and you have to choose one way or another. Yeah. I'll go with shred. And take the first passive Razor Point. Damage versus armor plus 50%. Oh, I still have more points. These look like... Are they off limits? Let's see. So, under the shred line, I could take either Sharper Edge or Enduring Sunder. Yeah, they're all grayed out. I can't go. Says there are 2 points available, but I can't go any further. Let me see something. If I go to Nev, she has 4 points as well. So the points are individual to each of them. I like the time slow ability. I use that sometimes. And then I use her icebreaker. Wow, she also has a heal? I didn't know she had a heal. Where was this? This also gives me mana. I'll take that. Chill Out. It's a passive for Icebreaker. Damage versus barrier plus 50%. And then Frost Warning, another passive that adds 25% critical damage. Oh, I see. You have to get that middle one. Let me see what I did with Harding. Did Harding get this middle one? No, I didn't. I didn't take this. So I need Touch of Elf Root before I can activate these other two. But did I get Keen Eye? No, I didn't. So that's what I'll do here. Keen Eye. When Shred hits an enemy, you gain Precision. What's Precision? The next charged or final attack on an enemy will be critical. Well, she has 1 point left. I can go up here and get Spontaneous Shred. Or I could choose one of these paths. Enduring Sunder. Sunder duration plus 50%. Sunder targets take increased damage from all sources. Or Sundered Effectiveness plus 10%. Let's go this way. Enduring Sunder. Actually, she's spent. Let me go to Nev. I think that every companion gets these. See, because Bilara Oh, she only has 2 points available. Harding and Nev had twice as much, but I use them all the time. Oh look, they have their own little branching thing. You can see it here. I want Nev. 1 more point for Nev. Here we go. Deep freeze on a critical hit applies frozen to the target. Frozen prevents the target from attacking or moving. Or overwhelming cold on a critical hit applies chilled. Chilled is cold damage over time. Slows movement and attacks. I like that better. That's it. That's all hurt points. Alright, so maybe they're going to be more effective now. I totally did not realize I could level them up. That's me. Here's my gear. This is the resource. Okay, so the caretaker. Yeah, there are a lot of skills. And not just for me, but I couldn't. I don't know why I didn't figure this out with the companions. These are like 4 branches. I only have 3 branches on mine. I have these. Well, I start in the middle and I can go 6 different ways, but I want to end up in one of these 3. And I chose Spellblade. But I can't get there till level 20. There's my helmet. Looks kind of cool. Oh, here I could turn the appearance off. So this is what my new armor looks like. It kind of looks like a. It looks like a sci-fi outfit almost. Doesn't really look like a. Like this looks like a fantasy outfit. I'm going to keep that on. So anyway, the caretaker he's back at the lighthouse. And this is the guy that upgrades my stuff. And I need to find mementos to level him up. Finding mementos across Thedas will increase your caretaker's power and expand your selection of improvements. Okay, enough time in the menu. Did I talk to him?
Spotted any more darkspawn?
Not close to the shop, but we're keeping alert. We haven't seen the end of them.
Alright, I can continue with the main quest here by meeting with the first warden at the Cobbled Swan. Let's do that. Can I get out this way?
They're telling us to watch out for darkspawn.
Will we get any help from the Grey Wardens?
I imagine the Grey Wardens have their
Oh, I see. So I need to go through the crossroads now and find this area. They're like different islands. Let's look at the world. It's the world map. Here's my base at the lighthouse. I'm in Docktown. I'm in Minerathus. Arlathan is here. Treviso's here. Where are the crossroads? The crossroads are right here. I could fast travel there right now. Okay, so here's where I start out. That's a beacon that I could fast travel to other beacons I've already discovered, like this one. But this part of the crossroads, I think I've discovered everything, unless there are hidden things I'd missed. And then these quest markers out in nowhere, you know, they're in the fog of war. It's because I haven't figured out how to get there yet. Now, my tracked quest is here. It wants me to go back to Docktown. Yeah, it says return to Docktown via the crossroads. So I don't know why I just came back here. I'll fast travel there. Nope, this is not the fast travel marker. The fast travel is actually done from your map. This is the closest beacon. Back to the Illuvian. This is a lot of what I do, especially in the crossroads. I just travel all over the place and never really get much done. The crossroads is so confusing.
Solus close.
I thought they were friends. They seemed to get along, but maybe...
Maybe they weren't actually friendly.
It's hard...
For a game that tells you where to go with these little markers.
New Venatori spot somewhere uptown.
I know someone in the area who's keeping low.
Oh, I think I read this. Candle hop steady.
But what if the Darkspawn come back?
I'll stand in the doorway and let you escape.
Were Varric and Solus close?
I thought they were friends. They seemed to get along, but...
Let's finish this!
No match at all. Earn your coin.
Would you look at Rook?
Would you look at me?
Well, back to our point. Were Varric and Solus close?
I thought they were friends. They seemed to get along, but maybe...
Maybe they weren't actually friendly.
It's hard to accept that someone you know could lash out at a friend. Maybe I'm being silly. People do horrible things to their friends, don't they?
All the time. But, well, look. Nothing silly with wanting people to be nicer.
Wharf crossing south. Do I have to touch that now, or is that active? There it is. No, I think it's active. There's always stuff to find. Or not. Let's see, where is the heal? So she has a heal. I thought that it said that Nev had a heal, but it's not here. So there must be a way to swap out some of these abilities. These are mine. Unless her heal is something like a passive that just happens. I see treasure up there. How do I get up there?
Did the Magisterium explain why the Archon's palace went fire on the city?
Wasn't it a mistake? You know how people do.
That one! That one!
It's just so sad. So many people were hurt. I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah, see, I'll get to max health. I was down pretty low.
I am Jowin Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. Explain yourself, Warden, and bear in mind that the Order remembers your past recklessness.
Sure, I disobeyed orders. I acted on my own choices without authority. I admit it. But I took an oath to defend people from the Blight. I uphold that oath any way I can.
Your report, Warden.
I was part of a team trying to stop an elven mage named Solus from destroying the Veil. When we disrupted his ritual, something escaped from the Fade, and I clearly sensed the corruption of the Blight.
From this mage, Solus?
No, sir. Solus opposes the Blight. He's actually an elven god, Fen Harel, the Dreadwolf.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
Right, but it all ties together. See, when we disrupted the ritual, Solus got trapped in the Fade. But two of the elven gods got out. Elganan and Gillanane, we think. And they're blighted.
Why would elven gods be blighted?
The ancient elven gods used the Blight. That's why Solus imprisoned them. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
That's not gonna happen.
I assure you, it will.
We don't have time to fight. I need Grey Wardens marching with me, not at me. That's the only way we have a chance to stop the gods and the Blight.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without a disgraced junior warden causing needless confusion. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941, Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded boy?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
Who are you? How do you know about Adamant and Clarel?
I was there. Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Maevaris Talani? Of the Shadow Dragons?
The very same.
What's your relation to the Shadow Dragons?
About a decade ago, Maevaris and I started a political faction called the Lucerni. We were going to change Tevinter for the better. Everyone would recognize the common sense benefits of our approach, and we'd all live happily ever after.
I take it that didn't happen.
Maevaris was framed, kicked out of the Magisterium, and the Lucerni were dissolved. So she took the movement underground.
The Shadow Dragons.
Since I still haunt the Magisterium, that makes me the Shadow Dragon's man on the inside.
So now what? The First Warden tried to have me locked up. I need the Wardens on my side.
Jowen Glastrom is not the Order. He's more politician than Warden. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
Oh, God, I'm so tired.
I need to talk to Varric.
There's the joining and the calling, the beginning and the end. Every Grey Warden gets the first. They drink the potion of archdemon blood, laced with more magic than they know. If they survive, they'll sense the Darkspawn, hear the Blight's song. The Blight itself won't hurt so much. They'll be forever changed. I was forever changed. Not everyone survives the joining. They end at the beginning. Others end in battle. They're killed by Darkspawn, or maybe some other monster kills them. We go to sunless and forsaken places. We fight what would devour Thedas, and we don't always return. I've survived all those battles myself. It makes me no better than anyone else. Finally, there's the calling, and that is the end, no matter how far you've come. After the joining, the blight won't hurt so much, but it's still inside you. And in the end, it still wins out. The blight's song, the one you can only hear because you're a warden, starts to change. It starts to call you. At first you can ignore it, and then one day you can't, because you're changing. At first you can't see it, but then you can. In the veins of your arms, the circles under your eyes. So you leave. You find the biggest batch of Darkspawn you can, and you take down as many as you can before the blight takes you. You leave the world a little safer. The other wardens will tell you that you'll know when the time comes, that you'll be certain when it's real, but they haven't heard the calling yet, and you wonder if it's really true, if you'll really know. You will. I do. I've got my spot in the deep roads picked out. Take care of yourself. A page torn from Warden Aaron's journal, left for Warden Theo. Alright, return to the lighthouse. We'll do that with fast travel. Where's the lighthouse? It's a new quest available over here.
Dumad's breath. I wasn't expecting to see him dead.
Witness and destroy!
Better be ready.
More blood!
Let's do this combo again.
More life!
Get him.
Your turn. Keep fighting.
Too early.
Strength of divinity! My faith grants strength!
Become mine. We demand blood. We fight as one.
Contain them, you fool!
Rook, get out there. Worthless fod.
Under fire! Watch it!
Can't block that one. I have no potions, so I do have potions.
Let's go again.
Now kicking his ass.
Still alive? Still alive.
Got us at a distance.
They're at range.
Does it bother you?
Watch for Venatori. They're everywhere.
Rook, watch yourself.
They're hitting us from afar.
Got us at range. Nice move, bro.
Whoa, I almost died there. I was taking damage over time.
Does it bother you staying in Solus's old hideout?
Thank you,
It is what
DJ.
it
I
is.
appreciate it.
And maybe we can learn something. You?
Are you
It
streaming?
doesn't.
If you're streaming,
What's the problem?
if you're streaming,
Shouldn't it?
what's it called? Well, any of those games you're playing, Star Citizen or Hogwarts. I'd like to check that out. Well, I'll see you next time. Why does it seem like I just walk in circles?
Why does everyone call him the Viper?
Drama. He's a symbol.
Slavers aren't going to shiver in their boots about Asher. Viper, shadow dragons. Names like that get people talking. Welcome to the shop. I'm Lorelei. Anything you need, just ask.
This is the Shadow Dragon's shop. So each faction has their own shop. I am not a Shadow Dragon. I think I'm a Grey Warden.
Till next time.
What are my companions? Harding is an Inquisition agent. If that's even... yeah. Lucanus is an Antivan Crow. Nev is a Shadow Dragon. And I am a Grey Warden. So maybe Nev can get something here.
I heard about the warehouse. Darkspawn, huh? Those damned Venatori.
I can upgrade with this resource. It doesn't say what it is. But I think I want to wait and upgrade the Grey Warden Merchant.
Keep safe out there.
I'm just the assistant.
A candle hop.
Look at that.
They carry messages through the city. You had me followed. Inquired about me.
I needed to be sure. The Knight Commander.
Lena.
Nev's case notes. Lots of lore and background stuff with these codexes. These letters you pick up.
She's playing for the other side, so...
Oh,
Let
this
Venator.
is...
How are things?
Mevaris. Alright, there's got to be a way to just get right back to the library. Gotta find it. The lighthouse. Not the library, the lighthouse. Travel. Alright. Find the Grey Warden. Allies, talk to Varric. Varric is that dwarf who got hurt in the beginning. That's how I'll start the next stream. I'm going to end this one right here. Let me save it. Save 9. Alright. Thank you for stopping in. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you're enjoying your gaming, and I hope you have a great day today. See you next time.